Good afternoon, sports fans and baseball fans specifically. This is the 3 o'clock game, the semifinal to get us to the championship between MBA, Midland Baseball Academy, and the Midland Bananas. Both these teams, obviously I just said this, are from Midland, Texas. A lot of these boys know each other. Out in the field will be MBA to start, and the Bananas will be first up to hit. And it looks like Kobe Weaver will be the first one to step in for the Basin Bananas and give it a go. We have Joey Creech at catching, and we have Noah Hernandez at pitching. And we'll give you the rest of the alignment here in just a little bit. But we are about to start the game. It's 3:17 p.m. We go for an hour and 30 minutes right there. It's 3:18 exactly. So that's start time. And here's the first pitch. There's a hit. It's up high.
It's going to be a foul.
And out of play. Think about it.
All right.
First one out of play.
I've got game changer
All
up.
right.
If you want to do.
That's outside. 1-1. We are at Tower Field between 80 and Loop 250 and Tower Field 4. That's outside.
Ball
Good.
2. 2-1 to count.
Hard to throw to a left-hander. Again, Kobe Weaver up. Three balls, one strike, no outs. Just getting started. If you joined us.
Come on, Bubba, you got it.
That'll walk Weaver. Coming up for the Basin Bananas is Rylan Moon. Weaver will be on first. There's Weaver there on first. He's off and going.
Strike.
And that is a strike.
0-1 to count to Rylan Moon. Position players today.
That's over to Murray. Gets off his glove out into the outfield, and that'll have a run already scored against us right there on that error. Weaver comes in to score.
What's his kid's name? Williams is his first name.
I don't know his first name. Williams up for the Bananas. Moon starts to steal but comes back. There's a throw down to second. Shortstop gets over to it, but not in time to get a tag placed on the runner.
Field positions. Position players, Cal Cook at first. Wyatt Murray at second.
That's a hit down between the second and left. Another run will come in. Moon will come in, standing up and score.
Scores 2-0. Basin Bananas over MBA. Mason Fuentes up to bat for the Basin Bananas.
This is Dr. Fuentes' son. He's got a brother, an older brother that also plays at MBA Sticks. There's a hit down to third. Third's up with it. Over to second for the out. Williamson goes to second, gets that lead runner out.
Smart play right there. Very smart play.
That's good, John. Be a little quicker. Good job.
What's Cox's first name?
There's a deep out to center. Center's under it for the out.
That's going to bring 2 away in the top of the first. Basin Bananas up 2-0 over.
Who's who? Who's playing what? I can't hear the name. There's too many boom boxes going on to hear the names. Everybody's got a boom box
Shoemaker.
going. There's a hit down to first base.
In and out. That'll retire the side. Basin Bananas able to get 2 runs real quick on NBA, but who's pitching? Number 11.
Hey, Sam. Sam. Hey, what's that boy's on the pitcher? Cox's first name?
William.
William. Thank you.
William Cox.
Uh-huh.
Will I Am Cox.
Well, I am.
Vines. Hey, Vines.
I had that off that whole time.
What was that?
That. Cal Cook steps in. Runner on second. That's outside.
Ball 2. Counts 2-1. One out.
Nobody on the corners.
Bottom of the first.
Cal Cook's our power hitter. If he gets into one, it'll go a ways. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 2-1 Bananas. There's a hit. That's to center field. That gets to center field. Center fielder comes up with it for the second out.
It's all right, Cal. Good rip, kid. That's going to be 2 outs for NBA. That's going to bring up Wyatt Murray, our second baseman. There's a nice hit. Just gets by the shortstop, and that's going to bring in Braxton Sims.
That'll tie the game 2-2.
Tie ball game with Wyatt Murray on first with a single. Great strategic hit by Wyatt Murray.
Yes. Coming up next will be Joey Creech. So that ties the score, ties the game 2-2. Bottom of the first, 2 outs. Murray's on first, nobody on second or third. Joey Creech will step in with Damian Ochoa on deck.
No junk, Joey. Wyatt Murray stealing second with a stand-up. He's in there standing up.
Murray's in scoring position.
Making pitch to you, Joey. Murray stealing third, and he's in there safe.
What are you doing?
He balked. Balk called on the pitcher, but he started. Making pitch to you, Joey. There you go.
Hit down to short. Short's up with it to first. For out number 3.
Wyatt Murray hustled across home plate, but it didn't count. Joey Creech is out at first. You know, this NBA team has come out on fire. They started a little slow on the defense, but they're picking it up quick.
And they're going to need to against the Bananas.
They are. The Bananas are a top-notch team.
Yeah, they are.
You need a water, Blue?
Talking about Noah Hernandez a little bit earlier. He's on the mound now. He'll be pitching. Talking about Noah's hitting earlier, Noah's average is a 600 for the year. Obviously leading the league. His own base percentage also a league leading, team leading 706. He has that one by 150 points.
Look at his slugging percentage there.
His average is a solid 110 points over the next closest one. His OPS is 1.586. His slugging is 880. He's been a hitter all year long. Your top 5 hitters, your next 4 hitters are all really close within, they're all in the 400 range. Cook, Ochoa, Sims, and Williamson are all in the mid-400s. Noah swings, hits it out to third. Third base side gets on. Slaughter's on there. Judd Hooper stepping in for the Bananas.
Slaughter is number 7.
Pick-off attempt right there. Back to first. He's back in time, though. Will Grady is on deck for the Basin Bananas.
I'd like to give a shout out to all our viewers out there in Deca baseball world. There is a
Foul
nice
tip.
pitch for a foul tip.
There's a hit. Gets over the shortstop's head out into center field. Throw gets over third base's head, but runner stops at third.
Swing and a miss by Grady. That's going to be strike one. Joey Creek's going to try to run down the runner at third that was taking a huge lead. Basin Bananas with 2 on, second and third.
No outs.
No outs. Hernandez got his job, got his work cut out for him. Joey Creech is giving the third base runner what for with that ball. Here's the windup from Hernandez and the pitch. Just inside, high pop-up infield.
Catcher's under it and has it for the first out of the inning.
Noah Hernandez gets under that and catches it.
That'll keep the runners at second and third. 1 out.
1 out. That's going to bring Campbell Floyd up for the Basin Bananas. That's just on the outside corner for a strike. Creech is keeping the third base runner honest. Number 7, Slaughter.
Runner second and third for the Bananas. 2-2. Scores tied, top of the second. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Now 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out. Runners on second and third. And here's the windup by Hernandez. And it's a beautiful
It's down
ball.
to first base between first and short, or second. That'll bring in a run.
It's going to make the score 3-2 Basin Bananas over NBA. It's going to bring up Michael Vines to the plate for the Basin Bananas. 1 away. Runners on the corner.
Swing and a miss.
And a miss.
Runner's on his way to second. He'll be in there. That puts runners in scoring position, second and third. 1 out, 3-2. Bananas on top.
Put your foot on, John. He's got his foot on the base. Swing and a miss by Vines. It's going to make it count 0-2 with 1 out. There's a hit out to left field.
1 run scores.
Going to score in another run.
Why are you waiting?
He is out. Out it. How is he?
Not sure what happened there. Run scores.
Interference on the short.
So shortstop interferes with the play.
But that doesn't
Interferes
make him
with the
safe
runner.
at home. That only makes him safe at third. Interference by the short. How does that make him safe at home?
I don't know. It's just such a messy game at this point. I've lost track of everything.
Scores 5-2. Basin Bananas over NBA.
Pitcher turns around to try to pick the runner off, and it gets by Sims.
Damian needs to
check him.
Everybody needs to shift. Foul ball.
Foul ball. Kobe Weaver up.
Count 0-1 on Colby Weaver.
That's outside and high. One ball, one strike, one out. 5-2, Basin Bananas. High and outside.
Come on, Noah. You got this. 2-1 the count. One out. Top of the second. 5-2, Basin Bananas. Get it in. That dude out there.
Oh, yeah. Runner steals third.
Count 3-1.
Williamson couldn't tag him. There's a hit right dead center field. That's probably going to drop, and it does. And there'll be another run come in by the Bananas.
6-2, Midland Bananas. It's going to bring up Ryland Moon for the Basin Bananas.
Got a meeting at the mound. All right, top of the second. Bananas 6, NBA 2, one out.
On first.
You got a runner on first. And there he goes.
Strike.
Weaver is fast. Ryland Moon up. That's outside. That's going to advance the runner to third. He's in there standing up. Those two young men down there at third know each other very well. They have grown up at GCR here in Midland. In fact, they were at church this morning together. And then came out to play baseball together.
Against each other.
Against each other. They're good friends. Both those are fine young men right there, future leaders of the world. That's a hit. That's down to shortstop. Shortstop's up, over to first.
Out number 2.
For out number 2, but Weaver scores.
Going to make the game score 7-2, Basin Bananas.
Bananas are putting the split to NBA.
They are. With a cherry on top.
With a cherry on top. Might as well like it because they're putting it down your throat. Basin Bananas, this banana team is a first-year startup team also.
Foul ball.
Foul ball back to the left. Graham Williams steps back in. He sees a pitch he likes. He goes to it. It's the shortstop. Shortstop's over to first. First has it for finally the out.
Number
Third
3.
out of the inning, but not before a lot of damage occurred.
That was a lot of damage. We're down 5.
Yeah, we're down 5 in the top of the second. This is going to be hard to dig ourselves out of if we can't start hitting.
I think that's going to bring Damian Ochoa up. Jace Gould on deck.
That will bring Damian Ochoa up.
Who's up? Is it Joey? Yeah, Damian, Jason, John.
Yeah. Damian Ochoa's up. Damian has a 449 average.
We need that right now.
Got some good news in. NBA 9U just won their silver bracket championship. Good job, NBA 9U. So, another bit of good news. Yesterday, NBA faced the Tall City Juggernauts. The Tall City Juggernauts are a startup team that started up last week. I think they had one practice and barely got their uniforms in time. The coaches had never coached a travel team at all. They've all been Little League. All of the players on the teams were Little Leaguers that came together right quick. And they play us to a 3-3 tie in the fourth. There's a hit. Over to first, 4 and out.
He can't block the base. Is he allowed to block the base like that?
So anyway, we played the Juggernauts yesterday, and they hold us to a 3-3 tie. And in the end, the pitchers for the Juggernauts have never played travel ball, so they had some balks in there. That was the only reason why they got on top of us, Daryl, is they had about 3 balks that ended up costing them the game. The Juggernauts go on today to go 2 for 2 and win the entire bracket that they went to.
Silver bracket.
The silver brackets, the 10U silver bracket, they are the champions. And that is the first tournament ever. They were put together 5 days ago. The coaches have never coached in this league. The players had never played in this league. They put them together, get 1 or 2 practices, I think just 1 practice, get their uniforms in time, walk in here, and they walk away with the championship. Congratulations, Juggernauts. You truly will be a juggernaut in baseball, I have no doubt.
Count 1 and 2, 1 out to Jace Gould. Ball 2. Count 2 and 2.
Jace Gould comes in with the 259.
There's a hit.
And there is a smoker between left field and center field, and Gould is on his horses to second. That is one of the most improved young men of the team. His batting average is going up and up every day. He's getting better and better, and he just smoked one out there to outfield. Williamson steps in.
Same spot, John.
Williamson has a 423 average. He's in the bottom of the lineup. There's a hit right there. That drops out into outfield.
It's going to bring Jace Gould to third.
That'll put runners on the corners.
1 out.
Now
Bottom
we're
of the second.
We're at the back of we're at the not back to the top yet.
Marshall Hall up at the plate for NBA.
Marshall Hall with the 167 stepping in. Williamson on first. Gould on third. There's a throw back to third. Jace has had a really good weekend this weekend at the plate.
He's done very well.
His mom and sister are out in North Carolina. His sister's a world-class diver. She's in a competition there. Williamson is on his way to second. He'll be in there standing up.
Scoot in, Marshall.
Give a shout out to Paxton. Paxton Gould, diver out of Comm, City of Midland, and a really good one. That's outside.
It's going to be ball 1.
Hillary, Jace's mom, out there with her, enjoying some good food in North Carolina, prime ribs, salmon. We've been getting pictures, but we've not been getting any food sent back to us. Hillary, I'm hungry. Please bring me food. There's a swing and a hit out to deep right field. Right fielder can't get to it. Here comes Jace Gould on those speedy wheels he's got. Here comes Williamson on his speedy wheels. He scores, and there's a triple for Marshall Hall.
What a hit.
What a hit by Marshall.
That's going to bring us back to the top of the lineup for NBA.
Noah Hernandez, the 600 hitter for NBA, will step in. Back at the top of the lineup.
Got it, Noah. No jump, no jump.
There's a hit down to third. Gets by third. Here comes Hall. Hall's in to score. And that puts Hernandez over on first for a single. And the bats are firing up.
And that's going to bring the score 7-5. Basin Bananas over NBA.
NBA had a long ways to come to get back. They still got a little ways to go. Runner at first, nobody on second or third. 1 out. There's a runner off to second, and he'll be in there safely. Hernandez, he has a good set of wheels on him. He's got a good bat, and he's got a good set of wheels. He's good in defense. He's on All-Stars out of Little League this year. He's in the middle of All-Stars. Little League is a fundamental, I think, is fundamental, builder for these kiddos. There's a hit infield. That pitcher's up under it.
Silas.
Little League builds fundamentals, and you can see the fundamentals that are built in these Little Leaguers, such as Noah Hernandez and John Williamson, Judd Fortune. They play at a whole different level, those that have played at the Little League and got taught in Little League. Silas Bryan.
That's going to bring Braxton Sims up. 2 out, 1 on.
Runners on the way to third. Hernandez in there safe. Right over his shortstop. You're right to him.
That ball's going to get right by the shortstop.
Hernandez comes in.
Hernandez comes in. That brings the score 7-6. Basin Bananas over NBA. But NBA is on a tear.
Sims, a 448 hitter, just slams a double. Cal Cook steps in. Cal's a 490 hitter.
Be well advised to to pitch him out on this.
Yeah, he would. He's a power hitter. Although he's showing bunt right there. Pulls back. That's in there for strike. Runner's on to third. He gets accomplished what he wants, and that is getting Sims moved on over to third and scoring position. That represents the tying run if he can get in. If Cook gets into this one, it'll go. It's way outside.
And bring the count 2-1 with 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Cal Cook has proven himself over and over.
Yes, he has.
On this team.
Good first baseman, good hitter, good kid. There's a foul tip.
Going to bring the count 2-2.
Cal Cook has a brother, Carter Cook, 12, that plays in the 12U NBA program. These boys are good. They're good boys. They come from good stock. DeLee Cook and Nathan Cook, who have everything to do with NBA and our teams. Thank you for what you do.
Yes, thank you very much.
It's way outside.
Outside. Ball 3. That's going to bring up full count on Cal Cook. Wyatt Murray on deck. Braxton Sims taking a lead at third. Here's the pitch inside. Foul tip.
Stays alive.
He's battling good.
Good job, Cal. Keep fighting.
That's a ball. That will walk Cook.
Walk.
That puts runners on the corners.
We have the tying and the go-ahead run on base.
Joey Creech, 271, or Wyatt Murray coming in, 265 hitter.
But he's hitting like a 500 hitter today.
Mm-hmm. Runners on first and third, nobody on second. 2 outs.
Gonna go. That's gonna be.
That'll drop. Cal Cook almost gets thrown out there at second. He wants to go back.
That brings the tying run across. Braxton Sims came home to make this a 7-7 game. Joey Creech on deck, or up to bat. And Damian Ochoa on deck.
Wyatt Murray on first. Cook over there on second.
The go-ahead and the insurance run. No jump, Joey.
All right.
A little miscommunication there from the pitcher to second baseman.
That is inside.
Over his head.
Over his head, and that's not hard to get.
Not at all. But that's all right. Short and stout.
That's right. That's a good ball player right there sitting in that batting box. He can play any position you want him to play, and he's fast. There's a hit down to left field. Left field's under it and gets it for the final out.
But not before NBA comes back to tie this ball game.
7-7. How about that? Bottom of the second. We want to welcome the Basin Banana family and friends. If you're joining us right now and enjoying this telecast, would you all do us a favor immediately and hit like and subscribe? Subscribe doesn't cost you.
Comment. Let us know how we're doing.
Subscribe doesn't cost you anything, just a little time, and it helps us out. And we appreciate you watching. If you're listening to this game or watching this game a day down the road, tonight, or a year down the road, again, go ahead and hit subscribe and like. That helps us out. So we'll have a pitching change here. Noah Hernandez will step out and go to shortstop. Braxton Sims was at short, and he will come in and be the pitcher. Here in the top of the third.
You know, these two, Sims and Hernandez, are a great duo on the mound.
They do a good job.
They do good work. And how about that kid over there at third making those awesome throws to first?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know that kid?
I know him. He looks kind of like me. He's got my nose.
He does. That's John Williamson.
That's John over there.
John
John.
still on first. Looks like Jace Gould in right field. Wyatt Murray at second. Damian Ochoa center.
Harder! Smoke it!
And it looks like Marshall Hall has gone into left field.
So if we go any deeper, we could have some challenges at the pitching position. John Williamson, one of the NBA starting pitchers yesterday in the first game, started, and they let him go too many outs. 9 outs unless you can pitch all you want on Sunday. Anything over 9, the rule is you can't pitch at all. You're done for the tournament. In a 16-0 rout, Williamson was
ball down the left,
down the third base side.
Line.
Williamson was kept in too long, and now he's out of play for the rest of the tournament. So pitching could become an issue if we get into another game after this. There's a hit right back up the middle. Gets through the middle, out to outfield. There'll be a pretty good load put on Braxton today. He pitched also yesterday, but he's going to be asked to do a lot due to the Williamson mistake.
William Cox up to the plate for the Basin Bananas. With Mason
That's outside.
Fuentes
Runner's on the move to second. He'll be in there standing up.
Mason Fuentes runs over to second. And that's going to bring Jackson Shoemaker on deck for the Basin Bananas. Steve, how many bananas make a bunch?
35.
I would say 12 in this case. There's the throw from
That's out to left field. That's a double for that young man right there. And that'll score Fuentes as it gets in between third and short. They've got good hot bats today. That'll put Basin Bananas back on top 8-7.
strike one.
Shoemaker up to bat for the Bananas. That's a ball outside. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs, 8-7. Top of the third. Bananas leading this one by 1. Swing and a miss. Runner on the move to third. And they're safe.
Count 1 and 2 to Shoemaker. There's a windup. There's a hit. It's going to drop.
That's going to drop out into right field. That's going to bring 1 run home. Cox will come in. And that'll put Shoemaker there on first base. Good hit out into right field, in between right and center field.
Y'all stay together.
Slaughter steps in. Left-hander for the Bananas.
Cute hat there, dude.
I like these banana uniforms. They're yellow and blue and a lot of white. They
Kinda
look,
remind you of
makes
the team,
me
doesn't it?
want to go to the Dairy Queen and get a banana split.
Also kind of reminds me, just not quite enough orange.
That'd be the Astros if they just had a little bit more. Kobe Weaver's favorite team, the Houston Astros.
There's a rip out to left field. Marshall Hall with the catch. Gets it into Hernandez, and Hernandez keeps the runner on first.
Nice out.
Nice out. Beautiful catch by Marshall Hall.
Silas.
Huh?
Isn't that Silas?
Judd Harper. No, it's Marshall.
Well, it doesn't look like him standing there.
It may be Simon.
Runner's on the move. There's the throw. Gets by the short. Second comes up with it, but the runner's safe. Looks like I thought he was hurt there for a minute, but he pops up. Shoemaker over on second.
I believe you're right. That is Silas.
Williamson takes one in the chops right there. It bounces off, gets him in the mouth. He gets up, throws to first, but not in time. He should have checked that second baseman coming over to third. Runner advances to second.
Braxton Sims with the windup. Here's the pitch. Beautiful pitch right down the middle, fouled left. It's going to make the count 1-1 to Will Grady from the Basin Bananas.
That's in there for a
Nice
strike.
pitch for a strike on the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on, 9-7. Bananas top of the third.
Runners in scoring position on second and third. It's going to take some smart ball play here by the NBA.
Yeah, sure is. There's a nice hit out into center field. Ochoa's under it. Runner tags. Here he comes, and he's going to be in there standing up.
It's going to make the game 10-7.
Shoemaker scores there. Floyd steps in.
Campbell Floyd up to the plate for the Basin Bananas. Sims taking an eye on the runner at second. Creech makes the throw.
That one was close.
That was real close.
Hatton's outside.
Outside, ball one.
10-7. Bananas top of the third.
2 outs. Runner on third.
2-0.
2-0. Sorry, Luke.
Thank you. It's in there. Foul down the third base side. It's in there for a strike.
Counts 2-2.
2-1. 2-2.
2-2 to
I'm
Camel Floyd.
Getting all screwed up myself.
AT&T for you.
A little slow, isn't it?
I'm doing it as soon as it happens. It's just
It takes a minute to update.
Runner's coming home.
Ooh. Gonna make it 11-7. Yeah, that was only 3. 3 balls.
what happened?
3 balls and
The runner went
2
on
strikes.
down to first. He thought that he was that was ball 4, but it's not. 3-2's the
4
count.
count.
So Floyd steps back into the box on a 3-2 count. 2 outs, 10-7. Bananas on top of NBA, top of the third.
Is it 10 or 11?
That goes up the middle. That's right off of Braxton's glove. Gets out into center field, and that puts that runner on first. It's a good hit. We got the 2-out Blues again. Having a hard time getting that third out.
It's going to bring up Michael Vines, the catcher for the Basin Bananas. There's a swing and a miss by Vines for strike 1. 2 outs, 1 on top of the third. Sam's throwing some heat up there on the mound.
In some heat.
In
That
some heat.
dadgum turf is hot. There's a hit down to third. Third's up. And over
He is
the
out.
first for the out. Final out between Williamson and Cook. Finally got out of that inning.
Yeah, 11-7.
Midway through the third, the score. Basin Bananas 11, NBA 7. It's a scorcher. I'm going to say it's about 95 to 98 degrees, very little wind.
I don't know what the score is.
They were throwing hands. Oh, yeah, it was real.
8-5 Prospects over the West Texas 9 right now.
That sounds like a score I would expect. They're evenly matched. Pitcher continues to be Cox on the mound for the Basin Bananas. The Basin Bananas primarily made up of kiddos from Midland Christian School. Maybe all of them. Maybe all of those kiddos are from Midland Christian School. If not, there's not but 1 or 2 that are not, I don't think.
That's going to bring Damian Ochoa up to the plate for NBA. With Jace Gould on deck. He needs to aim for the scoreboard on this one. That would be a good place for that ball to go.
Damian Ochoa steps in with a 3-run deficit on his team. Bottom of the third.
Ball inside. That's count 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes, no outs.
There's another ball. Ball 3. Count 3-0. Basin Bananas still leading NBA 11-7, but NBA is up to bat here in the bottom of the third.
It's in between first and second. That'll get Ochoa on for a single.
That was a smart hit by Ochoa.
Jason Gould steps in. Jason's parents are Zach and Hillary Gould. Zach is right there. He's one of our coaches. Zach, thank you so much for all you've done this year. This could be our last game. It's certainly our last day. Hillary, thank you so much what you've done for our team as well. It's a throw back to Kobe Weaver, playing first base for the Bananas. Try to catch Ochoa off the base too far. He gets back in time. Jay School steps in. He smoked one on his first trip up to bat over there in the left center side. Runner's on the move, and there he goes to the same spot right there. Wow! That's to the wall, mama. If you're watching in North Carolina, your son Jay School just slam-a-jamming one, and he's causing that run to come in and score. Good job, Jace. He continues to absolutely smack the ball around the field. Jace is doing an exceptional job this weekend in this tournament. Good double. In the same spot he hit the first one. Williamson steps in. Stay low, don't step out. There's another one hit. Williamson drops that out into right field. It's exactly where he hit his last one at.
Gould advances to third.
Williamson and Gould both continue to drive in runs from the bottom of the lineup. Good job, Gould and Williamson.
You got this, Marshall. Just
Marshall
swing
Hall.
the zone,
Marshall Hall had a great hit to right field earlier. He's showing bunt right here. Runner, that'll advance the runner Williamson to second, and that's what they were looking for.
Go, Marshall. You got it, bud.
Pretty smart play here by NBA.
Yeah.
Let her rip, tater chip.
Marshall will get back in, not showing bunt this time. There's a hit down third base, side foul.
It's going to make the count 0-2 to Marshall Hall.
You got Gould down there with exceptional elite speed on third, ready to come in. Williamson on second. And there goes a hit down to second base, over to first for the out.
But it's going to bring in.
Gould will come in and score yet another run for NBA.
That's going to bring.
Look at the camera, Jace.
It's going to bring up
Good job.
Noah Hernandez, the top of the lineup. For
That'd be
NBA.
your son, wouldn't it?
That would be my son.
That is the top of the order now. Noah, #1 hitting spot, over 600 at batting average. High up behind the catcher. The catcher's under it and
He
catches
makes the
it.
catch. It's going to be 2 outs. It's all right, Noah.
Stop, catch.
It's going to bring Silas Bryan up to the plate for NBA. First pitch, and it's right down the left base line, and it is going to drop fair. And
Down the
roll.
right base. Here comes Williamson running in.
That scores Brian all the way to third on a triple down the right base line.
Brian has a triple. Williamson comes in to score another run.
On the first base line, rather.
That brings up Braxton Sims.
Braxton Sims, no slouch himself there with that batting average.
No, sir. Braxton Sims sports a 448.
Ball outside.
And he hits one out to the center field, and it comes in. Here comes Brian for a score
That's
to
gonna
tie it up again. Putting Sims out on first base.
And that brings up Cal Cook, our power hitter.
Cal Cook, if he gets hold of one, it's going to go a long ways, fans. Left-hander. Sims on first, nobody on second or third. Pitcher giving him the stink eye.
Ball inside, gets away from the catcher.
Sims on the run to
Sims.
second. Now he's on the run to third.
And he's going to be in there.
And now he's going to come
He's
home
gonna
over that
come
wild
home.
throw to third, and he will.
What? How? How is he out?
Well, they call him out, and I don't know
How
why.
are they calling him out? How?
Thank you. So what happened is the batter that was warming up, White Murray, was warming up, and during play, the ball that was in play came close to Murray warming up, and he reaches down and he picks the ball up, which then causes the out. That stops play and causes the out. So Murray on deck touches the ball, and that causes the out.
Oh, 11-11.
But the score's tied, 11-11.
The top of the fourth.
Top
here.
of the fourth, top of the morning to you.
And that is going to bring up number 44, Colby Weaver. Ball low.
Colby Weaver, son of Dr. Weaver and Samantha Weaver, brother of Maddie Weaver. Maddie, a great golfer here in Midland. He almost gets smoked in the rib cage. That young man right there, you won't meet a finer one. You might meet some as fine, but not any finer than that young man right there. That's a good boy.
All right.
Got a heart of gold, and he is a boy. He can play any sport. He's
That's 1-0.
He's a left-handed pitcher, and a good left-handed pitcher. Over to Murray. Murray up over to first for the out.
So far, one up, one down. And that's going to bring Rylan Moon, number 21, up to the plate for the Basin Bananas. Fouled back.
Hey, get on it, Rylan. Barrel it up.
Count 0-1, 1 out.
There's a hit. It's high fly infield. Somebody call it. Pitcher Sims gets under it for the out.
Pitcher Sims got that one. Got a nosebleed here.
Dr. Fuentes, your son's nose is bleeding. Got a nosebleed going on, Dr. Fuentes. If you were here, it'd be right up your alley. There he goes. He's all right. You might, Mrs. Fuentes, you're probably going to have to get out the Clorox and the hydrogen peroxide out tonight. So you can, but you've got 2 boys that play this sport, so I suspect you've gotten plenty of blood out of these kiddos' uniforms in the past. I've had the pleasure of getting to know Dr. Fuentes down at DBAT while John Williamson, my son, is practicing there. So is Dr. Fuentes, both boys, with Barry Russell coaches their kiddos, and Barry Kiefer coaches mine. And so I've had an opportunity to get to know Dr. Fuentes, what a fine fella he is. Been a real pleasure, Dr. Fuentes, getting to know you, and also watch your kiddos play ball. That's a Midland doctor. Do business, Midland.
2, 7, 11. Here we go. Nice spot. Now we're back to a couple of brand new games. It's hot. The boys are
So we have a temporary stoppage here while we fix a nosebleed.
It's going to make the score. The West Texas 9. Not sure here.
West Texas 9 and the Andrews Prospects are playing behind us, and
Top of the 5th.
it's 9-5, the Prospects. Actually 9-6. Andrews Prospects, it just updated top of the 5th. All right, when we resume play, the Bananas, the Basin Bananas, are up to bat. It's 11-11.
Eleven to 11, 2 outs.
That gets by a third baseman. That's going to be a double.
If I was that young man, I wouldn't challenge third on that.
No, I wouldn't either. Is there 2 outs? There's 2 outs. Top of the 4th. Runner on second. We're changing a jersey. Fuentes, the young man, Fuentes had the nosebleed. He's changing jerseys. We had blood on the other one. It's going to say Potts on the back, but that's not going to be Potts.
That is going to be
That'll be Fuentes.
Mason Fuentes.
Yep. All right, you got our The runner over on second, nobody on first and third.
Tie ball game, 2 outs. Top of the fourth. NBA slugging it out with the Bananas. There's a pitch.
That's a
Just
strike.
catches the outside corner of the plate for a count of 0-1 to Fuentes.
That's outside for ball, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Be moving. Just let that drop. So that gets hit to left field deep, drops out in front of the left fielder, and run scores. That puts the Bananas ahead, 12-11, and I believe time has run, or it'll be pretty close. So we got 15 more minutes.
15 more minutes.
Yeah, it started at 3:18.
That's going to bring William Cox up. No, that is going to be Jackson Shoemaker. Nope, William Cox, number 11.
That's deep right field. That'll drop. And that's going to bring a runner around, and he'll score.
It's going to make it 13-11.
Reset.
Slaughter. Slaughter on deck for Basin Bananas. Jackson Shoemaker at the plate. Sims throws it back to first, trying to catch Fuentes or Cox off guard.
Somebody in there. Somebody in there.
Ball.
Runner on the move to second, standing up. These Bananas came to play today.
They did. And play they are.
Yep. They've hung 13 on NBA.
A little high for a ball. Ball 2. Count 2-0 to Shoemaker.
It goes right past the pitcher out into outfield. There's going to be another run come in, and that's going to be a double for the Bananas. He's going to stretch it on in to a triple.
There's
In
a
there for a
strike.
strike. Got that young man there on third.
0-1 the count.
14-11, Bananas.
2 outs. Runner on third. Jason Slaughter on the plate, behind the plate for the Basin Bananas. Hot box in a pickle, and he is going to be touch the base.
Touch the
Joey.
base, Joey. Don't know what happened there. I think they said the player jumped over the base and didn't touch it. That's what I think. Now, I don't know. I didn't see it, so
I
we'll have
couldn't
to see
tell
it
you.
tonight whenever we're watching the game. That was a confusing play, but we may well see on replay that that runner, that banana, was safe.
That's going to bring up a pitching change. Campbell Floyd taking the mound for the Basin Bananas. It's going to bring Damian Ochoa. No?
This is it, isn't it?
Should be power right now.
This is it, right?
No, we got 4 minutes to go.
4:35.
Minutes, yeah. I started a timer on this one though.
Ryland Moon comes in, pitch. Cook hits one up the middle. It's over to second. Shortstop's up to first. Over to Kobe Weaver for the first out. That's been a good combination, that short to Weaver at first. Weaver is a sure-handed first baseman, to say the least. He is really good. He's a good athlete. Wyatt Murray steps in. (14-11). Bananas. Foul tip.
Count 0-2 to Wyatt Murray. 1 out. NBA looking for a rally.
Swing and a miss. Murray's out of there.
Out
For out
two.
number 2.
Hey, look at me work.
So the coach is going out for a stall tactic. That's what this one is. So time's getting close, and he'll go out and try to waste some time here so that another inning doesn't start.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be successful.
Yeah, he might be because it's getting kind of close. But they can do this as many times as they want, and that's all this is right here. Don't be surprised if he doesn't do it again. A couple of more times.
Let's go, Joey.
Plays resumed. He hits the
him
batter.
on the head. going to bring Joey Creech to first, hit by pitch. That's going to bring up Damian Ochoa.
Joey Creech on first. Nobody on second or third. Damian Ochoa coming in.
Out number 3. But that means we're going to start another inning.
Yes, it does.
We're going to go to the top of the 5th.
That might have been done on purpose right there to get us over to another
I think
inning,
so.
to counter the coach coming out and wasting time. I think our coach might have had that in purpose. Creech is smarter than that, so that doesn't surprise me.
That was a smart play by
Yeah,
the coach.
I think
there,
so.
Getting that next inning started.
Yeah.
Now all we got to do is hold them.
Yeah. I mean, it's about the only chance you have is to play it that way. You got another water, man? How many more minutes do we have?
He might want to get him on the
How many more minutes do we have? All right, when we start back up, it's top of the 5th. Base Bananas are 14. NBA out of Midland is 11. Here's the story. Comes down to this. NBA needs 3 runs to tie, 4 to win. If they don't get 3 runs here, game's over. Sims will remain on the mound for NBA. He has pitched a lot of innings the last 2 days.
Yep. Been
Pitched
38 pitches today.
Today alone. And again, having to extend him out because of a oversight, letting yesterday's starting pitcher go too long
Foul.
and taking Williamson out of the mix for today. So we are going to be struggling on pitching this point forward, win, lose, or draw.
Count 0-1. 0-2
To Slaughter.
to Jason Slaughter for the Basin Bananas. That's going to bring Judd Harper.
Foul tip back to the left side. This is a left-handed batter, Slaughter.
Strike 3.
Struck him out, Sims does.
Got him looking. That's going to be for 1 out.
My hat's off to Braxton Sims on the mound. He has worked his hiney off this weekend.
He has. It's going to bring Judd Hooper up.
Swing and a miss.
just a bit outside. Ball one. Count 1-1. 1 out. Top of the 5th. Basin Bananas 14-11 over NBA. There's a strike number 2. Braxton Sims is giving her all he's got out there.
He
Captain.
is. I don't know how he's doing this. Swinging him
Strike
in.
3.
He struck him out. He's
2
flat.
outs.
He's flat just bringing it from his bootstraps. I mean,
He is.
this isn't anything other than guts and hard work coming out of Braxton Sims right now after 2 days of a lot of pitching.
Going to bring up
You ready, John?
Will Grady. Count 1-0. 2 outs. There's a foul back.
Fly ball. Out of play.
1-1 the count. Here's the windup in the pitch.
Swing and a
Outside,
miss.
swing and a miss.
That's a nice pitch by Sims.
Count 1-2 on Will Grady. Number 20, Basin Bananas.
That's smashed to left field. Ochoa tries to get to it but can't. That's going to be a stand-up double. Nice hit by that young man right
beautiful
there.
hit.
Grady.
It's going to bring up Campbell Floyd for the Basin Bananas. Michael Vines on deck.
We want to remind everybody, hit like and subscribe, please, right now. Hit like and subscribe. That helps
Leave
us
a
out.
comment.
Yeah.
Let us know how good we are, how bad we are.
Oh, that's a strike
There's a strike
to
1.
Floyd. Pretty boy Floyd steps back in.
Campbell, pretty boy Floyd.
Yeah.
He gets one by.
That gets by Murray out into right field. That's going to score a run. That's going to be a double.
Great diving stop by Hernandez on the throw back in from second baseman Wyatt Murray.
Let's go, Michael!
Michael Vines up to the plate for the Basin Bananas. Score 15-11.
Runners on second. Nobody on first and third.
Foul ball for a strike.
Back behind us. Basin Banana is doing a great job today here. They get to go on and play for the championship if they go on to win today.
They're going to have their work cut out for them.
They
There's
will.
a swing and a miss for strike 2. 2 outs, 1 on. Count 0-2 to Michael Vines. Yeah, they're going to have their work cut out for them if they advance. The Andrews prospects are no joke.
No,
They
they'll
are at the top of the gold bracket for a reason. There's a ball.
backs
Count
him
1
off
and
the
2.
plate.
One more, Braxton, come on.
Braxton Sims fighting hard here. He's not giving up easy. High pop up, deep center field.
That's going to drop.
Shallow center.
And that's going to get over a glove, and that's going to score a run.
It's going to make
And that's
it
going to be a
16
single
to 11.
for Vines. Good job, Vines.
Good hit. And that is going to bring up the top of the order for the Basin Bananas. Colby Weaver.
One of my absolute favorites right here, Kobe Weaver, left-hander. Also a great golfer, I might
Ready,
add,
John?
as is his sister, Maddie.
Ball gets away.
Runner's going to advance on over to second.
Pass ball.
Weaver,
NBA needs to put a tourniquet on this right now and stop it,
they
Steve.
sure do. They now are going to
They're
need
gonna
5
bleed
runs to get even when they come up. Weaver has a nice stance at the plate, hits it right past the pitcher. That goes to the short. Short's over to first.
Out at
for
first,
the 3rd out.
but not before substantial bleeding by NBA. 16-11.
So now NBA needs 5 runs to tie, 6 runs to win. This will be it. This is the bottom of the 5th. Time has run an hour and a half. We started at 3:18 p.m. So time is over, and now it will be simply, can you get 5 runs? Can you get 6 to win? That's a
I
tall
think
order.
It's a tall order, but I think NBA can reach deep and do it.
They can.
They
if
work
they,
hard.
They can if they want to get in there and get after it and give her a good old hard try. I'll tell you, Daryl, I've enjoyed this year.
I have enjoyed it immensely.
Yeah,
and
it's been a lot of fun doing this from up in the booth. We look forward to doing this again next spring.
Yes, sir.
And NBA is going to have an academy going in the fall. It'll be the first time. Academy boasts 160 kids from 9U to 14U, the premier academy in the country. And they're going to have a fall team this year. And so you need to call early or get online and look up NBA, Midland Baseball Academy, and get your name in the hat. They're going to start tryouts pretty soon for all ages for the fall academy. And it's a good place to have your kiddos. And Mike Munguia does a good job.
They teach the process.
He treats the process. The outcome is there once the process is taught. So look up Mike Munguia on NBA, Midland Baseball Academy, and play some fall ball with them. And then that will naturally matriculate probably into some spring ball with them. But Endeca Crude Express, crude oil haulers for Texas, New Mexico, Oklahoma, based out of Midland, Texas, hauls for all the majors, well over 100 trucks running pipeline lacks that they go into. They are custom haulers. They don't buy, sell, trade crude. They just haul your crude, and they do it the best. 24-hour turnaround, spot on in their barrels. They know what they pick up, and that's what they deliver to the pipeline. They are the best in the industry with the safest record. Whether you're a marketer, you can get Endeca to haul your oil, or whether you're an operator, tell your marketer to have Endeca haul your oil. They're out here every weekend spending a lot of money and time bringing this to you. Do them a favor, give them a lease and give them a try and see how they do, and you'll never turn around. Thank you, Endeca Crude Express, for all you've done this year. Thank you, Jessica Jones-Williamson, for being our statistician all year long. It's hard work. It's hard up here. We appreciate all that y'all have done to bring this to our viewers. Like and subscribe. That's a hit out to center field. That gets them going.
That's going to be a double.
Right and center. That will be a double for Ochoa. He's there standing up.
Good stop there. Good base work by Ochoa.
Good base work.
And that's going to bring up Jace Gould.
Jace Gould will step in. I believe he's 2 for 2 today.
He is.
If I'm not mistaken.
He can come up a little behind the ball on this. He could put it right down the first base line for a double or a triple.
Jace has hit it to left field both times, very deep. There's a throw back to that runner off second just a little bit, trying to catch him stealing.
Basin Bananas pushing hard here.
There's Jace right there. Hopefully Mom Hillary and Sister Paxton's watching from North Carolina. There's a hit down right side, foul.
Coach Zach Gould over there on first base, chasing down that foul ball. I'd like to thank the umpires for today's game.
Absolutely. Without the umpires, this doesn't get done. Hey, load, stay low, stay low. Stay low. Load. Don't step back.
One runner on second base, Damian Ochoa in scoring position.
Come on,
Jace coming for a hit.
Come on, Jace. There's a
Foul
tip
ball.
back.
Going to bring the count 1-2.
Don't step back. Step forward. I'm talking to John on that one, not Jace. He's on deck. Jace is doing just right. He's right where he needs to be. This young man is battling now. That's over his head.
2-2 the count. Ochoa thinks about it, but thinks better of it. Gets back to second. Takes his lead.
There's
a
hit
nice
after
hit
left field.
To the fence.
All the way to the fence again. Here comes a runner home, and he's again going to bring a run home.
Good job, Damien.
Damon Ochoa comes in. There
Jace
you go.
Gould.
I get you some of that 3 for 3 by Gould today. All deep against the fence. Thank you very much.
Batting 1,000 today.
Yes, he is. Williamson steps in with the runner on second. Hit it hard. Don't step back. Stay low. Go, John, round, hard, hard.
1 out.
John hits it over to short. No, to third. Third comes up with it. Over to first to Weaver for the out. Good
Gonna
job, Weaver.
Graham Williams over there on third for the Basin Bananas. Going to bring Marshall Hall to the plate for NBA. Marshall Hall.
It's in there
That's
for a
in there
strike.
for a strike.
16-12. Bananas over NBA.
Gould's going to steal third on that. Marshall Hall back up to the bat here. NBA hanging on by a thread here, but it looks like they're winding the rope.
It's in there for a strike.
Strike two.
One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. That's a hit up to the pitcher. Pitcher's going to go to first for the out. That will score the run. Gould will score again.
13-16, and that's going to bring up
Noah
Hernandez.
That'd be your son.
That would be my son. And he has been working hard all season.
Yes, he has. That's why he leads the team with a plus 600 average. It's
Outside for ball one.
This has been a good game. 16-13 Bananas. We're down to 1 out, NBA. There's a hit out to left field. It's going to, oh! That was one heck of a catch by center fielder, diving to get it for the final out of the game. And that's it. Bananas take this one and go on to the championship game. 16-13 Bananas over NBA. And what a game.
They'll be facing the Andrews Prospect. It's going to be a tough road.
It is going to be a tough road. But, man, they played good ball. Congratulations, Bananas. We good group of boys over there we got to play. And NBA, good year. Comes to an end this way, but was a great year. Learned a lot. And, man, don't hold your head down. Hold your head up. And let's go out and get some summer ball and fall ball. Come back in the spring, turn it on again. Have nothing to hang your heads over there, NBA. Again, thanks a lot to Endeca Crude Express. We appreciate you bringing this to us all year.
Thanks to DBAT, too.
Thanks to DBAT.
Great place to train.
Go out there and get lessons from them. It's a top-flight, multi-million-dollar facility right here in Midland.
They have some great coaches over there from all over the MLB.
Some of the best coaches in the country right there. And go out there and get your kids summer lessons where they'll be ready to go in the fall and be ready to go in the spring as So NBA is going to go out there, third base line, talk about it one more time, and break it out one last time. And again, thank you so much, Daryl, for joining me.
I've enjoyed it, Steve,
Absolutely.
immensely.
Hope we get to do this again in the spring.
Yes, sir.
Get your kids into Midland Baseball Academy. Get on the list early to get them going. Thank you, Mike Mungia, for a good year. We appreciate it. For Steve Williamson, myself, Steve Williamson, Daryl Butt, Jessica Jones-Williamson, our statistician, our sponsor, Endeca Crude Express. We hope you have